Good morning everyone. This is Ashya.
This is Dantesh.
This is Kaveri. This is Muskan.
This is Babu.
We are from
SR and BJNR Government Arts and Science Autonomous College, Khammam. This project was undertaken by T. Narun sir.
Good morning everyone. This is Ashya. Today we are here to present a case study of Nelakonda Buddhist stupa in Khammam district. In 6th century BC, there has been witnessed the upsurge of religious movements. Hence, the rise of new religion movement takes place, that is Buddhism. Buddhism originated in North and spread to South through trade, commerce and sponsorship of kings. Coming to the causes of Buddhism, the main cause of the Buddhism includes rise of Mahajanapadas, introduction of paddy, use of iron, urbanization, etc. The difference between North Indian Buddhism and South Indian Buddhism is based upon philosophy and architecture. Coming to the methodology, our methodology is based upon some primary sources, that is monuments and inscriptions. Coming to the objectives, the main objectives of the project is to show the difference between North Indian Buddhist architecture and South Indian Buddhist architecture with reference to the Nelakonda. My friend Dharmateja will explain in the next one.
Thank you, Ashya. Geographical background of the Buddhism in Nelakonda. Buddhism gradually spreads from North India to Deccan, especially in Asmaka, nowadays it is called as Telangana state. Telangana people for the first time used iron technology with metallurgy. Also at the same time Nelakonda is situated between two rivers, Krishna and Godavari. These two rivers act as the trade routes to India, Sri Lanka and Southeast Asian countries. Not only, especially in Nagarjunakonda is very near to the Nelakonda. It is one of the famous educational center of the teaching of the Buddha. Around this Nelakonda some lakes are there. These lakes provide drinking water for the monks and provide irrigation facilities for agriculture. Not only Buddhism, Vaishnavism also existed at that time. Politically, Mudigonda is very near to the Nelakonda. It is the capital of the Mudigonda Chalukyas in 10th and 11th century AD. My friend Kaveri will continue this topic.
Thank you, Dharmateja. Historical background of Nelakonda. From prehistory onwards, Nelakonda was known as Nelsinda, which means Black Mountain, where we found iron technology for the making the construction of Buddhist stupa, as well as we also used manufacturing of bricks to construct the Buddhist statue. The investment to construct the Buddhist statue was mainly collected from the two classes of people. They are from trade and second one is from agriculture. Nelakonda provides and says about the two classes of people and sponsors the Buddhist monk in Nelakonda. This is what I want to state upon this dais. My friend Muskan will continue some other part.
This period was started architecture of Buddhist stupa. This period was started from 300 BCE to 300 BC. It means stupa. Stupa means that a mount by which a rises. Stupa is in Sanskrit. It means that hill. It is also an important form of Buddhist architecture. It is generally considered as the sculpture monument. This monument is having a dirt Byron monument faced with a stone. Here in the North India, the main feature of the Buddhist stupa is nothing but it is having a dome shape and it is also having a Amrita face at the top and round back face. Here it is also having a 4 gateways. These are near to the viharas. Here the casket is nothing but the people they keep the Buddha's things and the remainings of the Buddhas they keep in a dome that is called a casket. Here the Aranyaka stupa is nothing but it is the absence of the four side of arches. We can distinguish here the architecture of Nelakonda is they use a red triangle bricks and they are also having a dome shape that is in stepwise. Here this was also constructed near the bank of the lake. This would I would state. My friend Vamshi will explain you the conclusion.
Thank you, Muskan. Conclusion. ఉత్తర భారతదేశంలో పుట్టిన బౌద్ధ మతానికి నేలకొండపల్లి తన సహజ సిద్ధ సామాజిక వ్యవస్థ ద్వారా ఆకర్షించింది. బౌద్ధ మత పతనం తర్వాత వైష్ణవ మతానికి పునాదిగాను భక్త రామదాస్ కీర్తనలకు పుట్టినలుగాను ఒక స్థానం ఇచ్చింది. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ ద రిలీజియన్ దట్ గివ్స్ ఇంపార్టెన్స్ టు ద సైట్, బట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ద సైట్ నేలకొండపల్లి దట్ అట్రాక్టెడ్ బుద్ధిజం అండ్ ఆల్సో వైష్ణవిజం. పుణ్యక్షేత్రాలు, ఆలయాలు, మతాల వల్ల ఒక ప్రాంతానికి ప్రాచుర్యం వస్తుందనేది సాధారణంగా మనందరికీ తెలిసిన విషయం. కానీ దీనికి భిన్నంగా మేము ఈ అధ్యయనంలో తెలుసుకున్నాము. ఒక ప్రాంతానికి అనేక మతాలు ఆకర్షించబడతాయి. చరిత్ర పూర్వయుగంలో నెలకొండపల్లి ఇనుము సాంకేతిక పరిజ్ఞానం కలిగిన ప్రాంతంగాను, చరిత్ర యుగంలో ఇటుకల తయారీ, బౌద్ధ బొమ్మల తయారీ, వ్యవసాయ మిగులు కలిగిన వ్యాపార కేంద్రంగా నిలిచింది. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
థ్యాంక్ యూ.